Hi, hello and good afternoon. Thank you for popping along. I'm afraid I'm a little bit late today if those of you are hanging around at 1 o'clock and wondering, excuse me, where I was. I'm here. I've just had a busy morning and trying to get some jobs done. I'm not around tonight for my regular YouTube live, so I was trying to pre-record a video for that. So you can check that out at 9 o'clock tonight. What are we? BST, GMT, British Summertime. There we go. Hi there, I think that's Shirley, nice to see you. So welcome along. Today I'll be playing with a stamp set which has been one of my favourite sets to play with, this catalogue. I'm trying to show you but it's stuck. No sound! How very strange. Can you hear me now? Okay. Oh, it's fine now. Bobby, are you mucking around? Can you hear me? Lively. Hi, Lively. Sometimes lively. Wendy. Can you hear now? Did you hear me scribbling on my paper? Okay, are we good to go? Are we good? Good, good. Can you hear me now? Right. Nice to see you, Bobby. Really lovely to see you. Delivering cheer. This is Stamp Set. Hi, Tracy. Nice to see you. And Wendy, of course. Always lovely. Okay, let's get you turned around and we'll get started and get the camera set up. There we go. Right, I will carry on. So, delivering cheer. I have done a few cards with this already. I might just have to draw my curtain so I can actually see what I'm doing on my desk without distraction. I'm going to cut this down to 10.5 centimetres, which is about 4/1/8 of an inch. Folding it in half and lobbing it off because this size is a good size for our DL, which is our long envelopes. And I just did a quick test earlier to see if the images would fit onto one of these size cards, and it's a bit of a squeeze. Just looking for my mat. Bit of a squeeze, but it does fit on. So I'll grab some paper. So I thought I would keep it, well, I say simple, but you know me. So these will fit on. Some of these other images are a little bit, like the tree is a little bit tall. But we're going to go with it. I wanted to stamp 3 images across the page. Now, in terms of colours, let's have a little think whether we want to go more of a natural kind of nudie colour, like, I don't know, something like crumb cake is always a good one, I think. Something sort of fairly neutral. I'm going to stamp my first lady in the middle, roughly in the middle, so we can get an idea where the others are going to fit around her. So I reckon there. Not sure about the colour. But we could go a little bit vintagey, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's carry on. I've only just started. I'm not going to start again. Okay, let's give her pile of prezzies. And these fit absolutely neatly on top, like so. And then, hi Carol. Did I say hello? We'll have to go for some. Now you don't have to have brown welly boots, but let's social distance these ladies a little bit. So you can obviously colour them in another colour, which I've done previously. Now I think I want the tree on. Oh, she's changing her mind. I'm just trying to think what looks better. I think the tree looks better on this side. I'm just going to stamp it all in one colour. We'll decide afterwards whether we like it or not. Oh, the tree does fit in, just. Hello, darling. How are you feeling? I've been thinking about you this morning. My husband's got a cold, and I've just for lunch he ordered a hot curry last night to help clear his nose, and I had some of the leftovers today. Rather yummy. But I did something a bit crazy, and I actually found a bit of pudding in the fridge and had that first. Sometimes I prefer sweet first than savoury. Just me? Tell me it's not just me. Now, because I'm now wondering if this is going vintage, I am very tempted to bring in Very Versailles, because Very Versailles has this amazing ability to just suddenly make things look vintage because of this scripty stamp. So let's do it while we're here. And I want to have... There you are. I'm going to go Sahara Sand, which is a paler brown, so it doesn't detract from the rest of my picture. And I'm doing it very lightly because I want it to, not detract from the rest of my work. And I'm leaving a few gaps. Okay. She does look as if she's floating a bit, I must admit. But we're going to ignore the fact that she's floating. And we're going to carry on. Okay. So my idea was to colour this in with some blends and do it quite bright colours. But once again, the stamps have dictated to me. So I'm just going to come back in with my crumb cake and do some browning off of the edges. Not the technical term. Vignette is your technical term for this. Gives it a really nice, cool kind of vintage look. You know when the paper goes a bit brown around the edges. This is my go-to. I think if you're going to do a vintage look, these kind of colours, crumb cake, Sahara Sand, soft suede, all those lovely neutral colours are a great way forward. Very Versailles, again, another go-to if you're going to do something vintage. Hi there, Lavine and Valerie, nice to have your company. Do share the broadcast out if you'd like to share the love. Now, I brought my stencils out as well because I'd really like to use these somehow, somewhere. So remind me to use the stencils. Now, we can still go vintage. Wendy says, really love what you do with this set. Thank you. I'm very partial to it. I'm thinking, what colour is this? Dark melon mamba. No, we don't want to go pink. I think cherry cobblers. Cherry cobbler. Kind of reminds me of a vintage vibe. We'll bring out some of that. Evening evergreen. What other colour? Do you know what? Sometimes bluey colours can be vintagey as well. So bringing on balmy. What other colour? Is there yellow? Is there yellows in, like, you know, those lovely pretty vintage postcards? Esther's just going to empty her entire shelf of colours. Come on, Bobby, help me out. Are you still here? Hi, Michelle. It says that you're a sharer. Thank you for sharing it out. That is so cool. I know who shares out and who doesn't. No. I think I need a brown. So I'm going to bring on soft suede and brown. Should we just, empty the entire thing on the table? Okay, and a skin tone. Oh, you're a newbie. Wow, Michelle, welcome. Please, everybody, give Michelle a warm welcome. No, she could have had tights on. We could do tights. Now I'm going to colour and do my accent. Oh dear. Well, that's very kind, thank you. Whereabouts are you from then, Michelle, if I've got an accent? Right. Now, oh, we could give her a pair of gloves, white gloves, but it might look a bit odd. So we're going to just give her a bit of skin tone. There we go. Right, now we can get thinking. Now the obvious thing is to maybe do the Christmas tree in a dark green. Start easy. Midwest of the USA. Well, I have people watching from America, Australia, all sorts. Now this is very dark, so I'm going to not go too heavy and try and just copy some of the lines that are in there. Do you craft, Michelle? Yes, we've got all sorts of people watching. Just trying to reconnect over on YouTube. Please give Michelle a warm welcome. Well, stop doing that. It keeps like going in and out. Just stick with me. I don't know why my connection does that. I think it's a glitch in the Matrix. Talking of which, there's a new Matrix film coming out. It's a Facebook gremlins, we call them. Right, lovely looking tree. Really need some bling in this tree, but there we go. We'll cross that bridge later. Okay, that's the tree. That's the easy thing done. I think I might give her like a green coat. Can you guys hear me? You do crafting, but nothing like this. Ah. Well, there are plenty of USA demonstrators who would no doubt love to be demonstrators. If you ever needed a craft catalogue or wanted to know more about Stampin' Up, you can look up their websites. Is anyone on here at the moment in the USA who can give Michelle a link to your shop? If you are, you have my permission. I hope I'm using the right... Is this... Yeah, this is light. I'm using two completely different colours. That's really not helpful. Old olive. The card, or the stamps. Whoops! I've just got things falling off my desk. So all these stamps here are from Stampin' Up. Has Bobby disappeared? Linda, you a demo? If anyone wants a demo in the US of A, do speak up, because Michelle is interested in the stamps. So Stampin' Up they are actually an American based company. This one's running out. I know I've got a new one somewhere, but you know when you don't want to chuck it if you've still got ink in this one. Linda's a demo. There you go. Linda, please share your information with Michelle. She's a crafter, but I don't think she's heard about Stampin' Up yet. Okay, this is definitely running low and it's annoying me, so I will bring my new one on. So they sell them in a duo set like this, a dark and a light. So, oh, it's better. There we go. I'm just using some in the tree because I can. Right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your mum passing. I'm going to give her some red gloves. Good morning, Barbie. Because we're going to make this nice and Christmassy. That's one down. Excuse me. Now, I really like it when this lady here has a bright red skirt on. So that's what we're going to do for her. Just follow those lines. It's great. So these pens are using alcohol pens. They're called blender pens. And they match the Stampin' Up colours. So, which is fabulous. Oh, Michelle, that's such a sweet thing to say. She was better than Martha Stewart. And Martha Stewart's good, so she must have been great. Okay, I've got a bit of a fluffy end on this, on some of my blends. These are consumables. The more you use them, they will run out. They're not meant to last forever. Right, I normally make a mistake at the end of a dress. I'm going to try really carefully not to make so many mistakes today. Although I do, when I made a mistake before, it did turn into a little design. So I might do that again today because I think it looks cute. Are you colouring right on the card? You don't worry about bleeding through. No. There's the bleed. We can cover it up if we really want to. I didn't even think about sticking a paper underneath it because as long as you don't, because they dry quite quickly because they're alcohol, and the more you colour it, the more the colour will go through to the other side. So I kind of feel like I know how much pressure I'm putting on. So I'm just going to do little dots around the edge because I did this before and it looks like she had a little pom-pom trim. Pom-pom trim. That sounds like something. Pom-pom trim, pom-pom trim, pom trim, pom trim. Okay, Esther, be quiet now, you're embarrassing yourself. I'm going to give her some little red shoes because she's going out to a party. Now, I'm wondering whether to incorporate some yellow. Now I want this, or just do some brown parcels. We could do brown parcels. Let's have a look. Dark, soft suede. He was on here, Bobby was on here. But Linda, if you're a demo, by all means, please put your details in. And maybe you can get in touch with Michelle so she knows where to get a catalogue. Okay, she's going to carry some brown wrapped parcels. I feel like it's really dark in my room now. It's too sunny and then we draw the curtains. Ah, that's better. Everybody can see now. I can see what I'm colouring in. What colour is this? Oh, bronze. What am I doing? Ah, Mum, in the last 15 years of her life, went the extra mile and made cards for all occasions. That is so lovely. Now, because I didn't like that colour, I'm going to go over it. So let's put the lid on the right one. That is so special, Michelle. It's nice to keep cards and then you can look back on them. And especially if they're handmade, because, you know, somebody's taken the time to actually make that. So, yeah, I decided these are all going to be brown parcels. And then we might just touch it up with some ribbon. Because if it's like vintage, you're not going to have like lots of fancy wrapping, I've decided. Oh dear. So if you missed what I said earlier, I'm not around tonight because I usually do a live over on YouTube. But I'm out to a meeting, so I'm not around. But I have just recorded a video which will be premiering. So if you want to watch that, do come back. Not here, but over on YouTube at 9 o'clock my time. So it's nearly 1:30 now, so hopefully you can work that one out. Now, I'm a bit scared to introduce yellow because I'm quite liking the kind of muted tones that we've got. But I could maybe introduce yellow in the background, so I might do that. So, I'm thinking also now for the parcels, because I don't want them to look too posh. I might just do the ribbons in this to look like string more than ribbon. There we go. How about that? Okay, whereabouts are you, Michelle, if you don't mind saying? Okay, so let's move on to this lady here. Should she have a green coat? I'm tempted to give her a brown coat. Let's colour in with soft suede. You know, like a brown rain mac. They've all come for Christmas. All the family with gifts in their hands. So the more you colour, the more depth will go onto your card. And these pens are dual-ended. So one side is a brush, the other side is like a felt tip. In Michigan. I knew some people in Michigan, and her husband came over to work here, and they were here for a few years. I was only thinking about her the other day. Right, now, what colour gloves? Could I do red packaging? That would look odd. So we'll do green gloves. Oh no, too dark. I didn't mean it to be. I thought that was have I got my pen lids muddled up? Oh no, that is the light one. Oh. That looks like the dark one. Oh well. It lightens. When it dries, it lightens up a bit. There you go. Send the lovely Linda a message and she can hook you up with a catalogue or something. Okay, Michelle? Right. I want to have some greenery here. And then I think again we're going to have to go with brown paper packages tied up with string. No, I think I need the bronze colour. I need a contrast to the, so she doesn't look as if she's wearing the flowers. Now this is probably, oh I don't know if this is the scarf or if it's part of the bouquet, but you can make it what you want it to be. So I've done some cards over on YouTube with this, and I did a set which took you through the seasons. So if you like the idea of this stamp set in different ways, I can show you some of them if you bear with me. So the autumn one has got sold already, so if you actually wanted to buy any of my cards that you see, I can sell them, but they are one-offs. So there's our winter one. I did one for spring and one for summer, and the autumn one has been sold already. In fact, this one's reserved, but the spring and the summer one are available. Okay, so there's my ladies. I want to ground them a bit more, have them on something, so I'm going to come back with my blending brush, and especially this lady here. There we go. It's a bit better. Oh, how exciting, Michelle. If all goes well, she'll be married by Christmas. She'll be engaged by Christmas and married before the new year. So you're not engaged yet? That's exciting. So I'm going to use this to add some berries. Even if it hasn't got berries, you can still add them on, look. Nobody will ever know. And we can come in with a lighter colour. Some sprigs here. So I think what determines vintage is the colour quite often. So if you use browns, I don't know why it keeps reconnecting, it's very annoying. Okay, now I do like using a bit of blue, but I've not used blue or yellow, which was the other colours. Right, you keep getting kicked off. I think it might be my reception. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I like the idea of, I feel that this is probably a little bit more vintagey. This kind of, I don't know, jumper style look. Probably could do a bit of both. Tempted to do a bit of green. So let's get the old olive out. I don't know why it keeps pausing, it's very annoying. It shouldn't, because the Wi-Fi is fine. It's just been annoying. Right, I'm just going to be a little bit cautious and keep this nice and straight on my work, using, because you can see through, you can see where the mask is, okay? So I'm going to just do a little bit on the edges here. Lift that up. Oh, I like it. Okay, I'm going to move it over here. Oops, I moved. That's annoying. Okay, let's match that up again. Okay, we've got a great big greeny one there, so I'm just going to balance it out a bit on this side, or else it's going to look rather odd. Okay, that's a bit better. Oh, Michelle. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome amongst us. Now, I am tempted now to get the stripe in and do some stripes, because I just fancy it, and this is the brave or stupid moment. Da, da, da. Maybe I'm just going to go in the corners again, so that if it doesn't turn out right, I'm going to do it like shoe polish. I quite like that. Some of you might be thinking I've spoilt it, but do you know what? It's my card. It's my card and I can blend if I want to. Oh, sorry to hear that, Michelle. Hi there, Delinda. Nice to see you. Delinda, you've just come in time for my brave or stupid moment. Now, with this particular stance, you've got to be careful, because it's easy for you to catch it and to pick it up. There, right, I'm not done yet. But we've gone for a vintage vibe today. So, let me just move all my bits. I need some more table space. Okay, could possibly use this. Just have a little rummage. Or I could do what I did before and just accent. Do have a few accent pieces. And then we've got this as well, so we can use that. The stripes are a nice bit of fun, says Delinda. Good-o. Right, this is a different red. So what we can do is get our alcohol blender pen. Oh, I know I can't colour it in because we'll colour the white bit in. Oh well, shall we do it anyway? Let's do it. And look, we can instantly change the colour of our ribbon. Colour the white stripe in. And that dries rather quickly because it is, she says, getting ink on her. Normally it does. I suppose it depends on the ribbon. Hello, Geki. Oh, I wish I knew how to pronounce your name properly. Welcome, nice to see you. Sorry, my project is just off the page because I'm just colouring in some ribbon. Okay, that could be for her dress. And then got some twine here. Do a little bow. Yes, I think I'll do 2 of these. So then, because we want to kind of make it look a little bit equal. A little bit equal. Okay. Nice, nice. Rightio. No, we didn't use very much of that colour, so I'm not going to introduce it. But I did wonder about... Oh, I've got some of this. Sorry, sidetracked. No, okay, has to leave it, it's fine. Oh dear. Right, let's get this stuck down and then I can start thinking about what else I might want. So, because the glue dots come like so, I'm trying to look for my pokey tool, which always seems to be hiding at the moment. I'm going to just fold over or roll my glue dots like so. And we can either stick the ribbon to the glue dot or stick the glue dot to the ribbon, if that makes sense. I'm going to put it in place like so. And same again. I haven't asked you how you are today. How is everybody? It's fairly sunny at the moment, which is quite unusual. Looks great, Esther. Step away from the card. I'm not done yet, Delinda. This is just the beginning. Sorry, I spat when I talked then. I think it comes with talking a lot. Good morning. Good morning, Esther Ryan Channy. Oh, Ryan Chan. Oh, Linda, what are you like? Good morning. Thank you for asking how my sciatica is doing, Miss Delinda. Guess what? It's still there. I went into town yesterday and I walked a lot. I was there for hours walking, and then I came back with some heavy shopping, and I'm feeling it today, I can tell you. So I'm feeling a bit achy today. But thanking God, there's lots to be thankful for. I'm just thankful I can move around, you know, that makes a difference. Oh, those would be perfect on the tree. Those would be perfect on there. And right, let's start with those. Oh, look, could have used those for her skirt, couldn't we? Okay, let's start with the tree. I just want to have some, don't know what these are, they're just blobbies. They could be a decorated tree, couldn't they? Like one of those pre-decorated trees that she's just gone and bought from the shop. Oh dear. What's Wendy saying? Oh, I love this card before you coloured it and thought it couldn't be nicer. Oh, phew. But oh my, she says, oh my. You worried me. I thought you were going to give me the honest truth, and I was like, no, you went way too far with that. You should have stopped. Oh, Wendy, don't do that to me. Right, okay. Oh, thank you for my love hearts. Right, I will stop with the dots on that one. I think I'm going to leave her for now. Ooh. I'll leave her for now a minute while I just put a few of these lovely glitzy cherries on the top. Does need one more, sort of there. Stick it in anyway. Okay. I feel like you guys are a bit miles away, but I'm afraid that if I zoom in on this phone, it might go a bit crazy with trying to focus. So, right, let's have a little think about her. I feel like maybe she needs... This is a bit big, isn't it? Wendy, that you wouldn't say a bad word to me on my live, I'm sure you wouldn't. So I don't know why I didn't trust you just to, you know. Oh, it's funny. Right, I'm going to make a teeny tiny bow. Because I feel like she's losing her parcels. She's going to be all bowed out, this. No, not sure about that. No, don't like it. Okay, so let me just see. There might be something. We got these. Can give her a little bit of bling. She's the glitziest girl in town, this lady. She's ready to partay. Don't hold on to your gems, you might as well use them up. Oh, that's fun. Oh. Okay. Am I done? I don't know. I'm wondering about now, like a little sentiment. What card have I done that on? God, you'd think that was on very vanilla, but it's on white. Okay, I'm wondering about sentiment or something. I feel like it needs... Wait a minute, I've got an idea. You're still going, Esther, step away from the card. Wait, just trust me on this one. What colour do I use? Crumb cake. I'm wondering about. Just let me entertain. What's the word? Not entertain me. What's the word? Oh, I said this another time and I can't remember what the saying is. What's the tool called that helps place the gems? Well, I call it a pick-me-up tool. But it's called a take-your-pick tool. And it's got... what do you call it? What's the word called? A piercing tool. Now I've taken mine down because it kept getting loose. I've got another one somewhere. Here we go. And then this end has got like a gummy end. So if once that gets a bit nasty, you can just pick it off, twist it, and you get some more blue stuff come out. It's a little bit like blue tack. Okay, let me show you on this one. So then there are replaceable heads, so you twist it, and it comes with a set of these. So you get a set of these, and the other one, I'm trying to think where my other tool is. The other end to this is like a spatula end, and then you can also buy this. This is an additional brush that fits on the end, screws onto the end where you'd have your gluey bit. So very handy tool, probably use mine every day when I do crafting. Right, I was looking at this, so let me just measure up. Oh, it's about 1 inch, perfect. So how many can I get out of here? Is this 2 inches? Oh, don't you just love it when that happens? Okay. So, cutting this down. Oh, you just got rid of some of your mum's stuff before you got a chance to sift through it. You're going to have to start a whole new collection. Okay, and I'm going to cut this in a diamond shape. You might realise now what I'm doing. I'm wondering whether also to cut another. Bear with, please. I am thinking. Ooh, she says, grabbing out the tree punch. I'm feeling super brave today. It's gone all dark in here. Right. Oh, okay, let's just have a look to see what it looks like without. So I want these to be photo corners. But I like the idea of them being proper photo corners with a little dent cut out. Oh, that's a long time married, 39 years. But I'm going to... Another brave or stupid moment. Here goes. I can't see what I'm doing, that's the trouble. Okay, well that was the idea. I think I'm going to have to do it with my scissors. How do you ever decide to stop adding details? That's a good question. When, I don't know, just when I'm happy with it, I go with my instinct, and I think if I'm not happy, I got to figure out what it is that I'm not happy with. And I think for this particular card, it's just, I want something to bring your focus more into the middle. So without these, it's okay, but with having a border, it kind of frames it. And it helps to bring focus into the centre. So that's a really, really good question. And I think that's my answer. Now I'm going to be a bit naughty and just guesstimate, because ain't nobody got time for it. I said it wrong. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Are you going to mat this card? No, because I could, this is the actual card, because I wouldn't have been able to fit the people on. Okay, that's slightly different, so I'm just going to mix these up so you won't tell which is which. It's got to that point of the day where I'm like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, we're going to get these stuck down and we're going to call it a day. Thank you again for watching along, and don't forget I am around. Well, no, I'm not around tonight, but my video is around tonight. I'll be there in spirit. There we go. So I've pre-recorded a video. If you want to see a sneak peek of what I'm doing tonight, I will show you. But if you want to be totally surprised, well, I say that, the thumbnail has got a picture of what I've made anyway, so it won't be a complete surprise. So I'm under the same channel name, Stampin Style Creations. If you're in the UK, France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands and you'd like to shop with me, then you can do so and buy these beautiful products from my online shop at stampinstylecreations.co.uk. What else does that say? If you want a paper copy and you're in the UK, France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands, then I can send you a paper copy in English of the catalogues. Or you can look at my online shop. I can't sell out of those regions. It's just the policy, I'm afraid. It's not my idea. So please do check that out. Nice to have your company, as always. Did you want to see? So this is today's card. It ended up being a vintagey card, which it wasn't. It didn't start like that, but there we go. Vintage with bling. And I've not added a sentiment because I haven't. Do you know what else you could do? Do like a little tag on each one and do something like that. But anyway, food for thought. I'm going to leave it there for now. And I can't believe this was a white piece of card. So that's the bleed through. But to be honest, you're going to look at you're only going to look in it once to read the message and you're going to close the card, aren't you? So this will fit nicely in our DL size envelopes, or letter size, I think they call them, which will be slightly different in the US of A. So look at that, fitting nicely in one of those. And if you want to see a sneak peek of what I'm doing on YouTube tonight, you can look now. If you don't, look away. So last week I stamped some of these. Okay, that's it. You can look back now. So that'll be around tonight. Okay. The whole point of a sneak peek is you don't get the whole look of something. That's my theory. I'm like, it's supposed to be tantalising. It's to make you come back for more. Oh dear. Anyway, there we go. I'm really surprised how my card turned out because I wasn't expecting a vintage card at all. But there you go. Sometimes the stamps kind of like tell you which way you should go. You should always put a coloured construction paper over that. Yeah, you can. You can do. You could put an insert in and change it up. But there we go. So, just goes to show you can fit in 3 people. In fact, I could probably fit in 5 or more. And you could do a whole lot of masking and other techniques with that. But there we go. If there's anything that you've made from Stampin' Up goodies or anything that you've been inspired by what I've made, then I do have a Facebook group, SSC Inspired and Shared. Take care, I'm out of here, and lots of love, and I will catch you hopefully next week if you are around. And don't forget my premiere tonight. If you want a WhatsApp notification, then I can send out a notification. You'll be put on what's called a broadcast list. It means that nobody else has your number except for me, and that will be the sole purpose of using it, is to notify you of any lives that I'm doing. Okay, so sometimes I might do an ad hoc live. It's usually on a Tuesday, but on the odd occasion, if I just have a chance to come on and want to share something, I will. Take care. I'm going to load this onto YouTube, all being well, and so those watching on YouTube, hi. Take care. Bye everybody. A cheeky peek. God, so that's a nice one. You're welcome, Linda. Good to see you. Mwah. Lots of love, everyone. Bye bye.